if you want a professional microphone system like the DJI microphone, or even the Rode Go 2, but you don't want to break the bank, what can you take? Well, stay tuned and find out. It's right now. So, everybody will tell you that the DJI microphone, wireless microphone system, it's very good, and it is. But in some times, you get the quality, you get the price that goes with it. It's priced at more than $300, and that's not for everybody's choice and everybody's wallet. For me, I was always using the Comica microphone system, wireless microphone system. I started with this one, which is the Boom XD, which works very awesomely. I did a video review of it that you can see here on the screen and on the description as well. But this system, it's awesome. Only problem with it, it's because it has a 3.5mm jack. I had to use an adapter for my new phone with the USB-C port. All the new phones don't have 3.5mm jack. They just come with the USB-C port and that's it. So I needed to use an adapter and it was not always practical. So, better microphone than DJI, better microphone than even the Rogue Wireless Go microphone, without breaking the bank. What it is? Let me show you. Here we go. The Comica VD-Live10 microphone, wireless microphone system. Here we go, guys, and it's very awesome. But before to talk more about this microphone system, let's go and do the unboxing and see what's in the box, what's it included with this set. Comica VD-Live10, what's in the box? Let's find out. All right, opening the box. First we have here probably user manual. Here we go, user manual. Then we do have the box itself, which is the charging box. So here we go. Inside the charging box should be all the equipment. Pressing this button here in the middle will open the box. Here we go. And now we do have the two transmitters, which are the microphone, and the receiver right here, which is USB-C. When opening the box, you will notice also the lights, the LED here, they are blue. That means everything is charged, everything is ready to go. If you open the box and you see red here instead, that means those devices where the red light is will need some charging. So here we go, blue is charged, red it needs some charging. Let's close the box for now and find out what else is in the box. So here is the accessory box. Oh, we get a lot of stuff, which is good. And a storage pouch, storage slash transportation pouch with Comica logo on it. It's a soft velvety pouch. That's nice. Here we go. So accessory number one, we do have a cable, 3.5mm jack cable, which is TRRS to TRRS. Let's see what else. We do have a USB, normal USB to USB-C cable. Here we go. So that's for charging the case. The advantage of this system, with only one cable, you charge everything. So you charge the case with only one cable, compared to other systems where you have to put each device on each separate cable to charge them, or use one cable and alternatively charge each devices. Here you just charge the case here and all the device will charge with the case automatically. So only one cable to charge everything. That's great. Keep in mind that everything in the case will need around 2 hours to be fully charged, and the case will need around 4 hours to be fully charged. On the front here you have some LED that will let you know about the status of the case. Each LED is 25%, so 25, 50, 75 and 100%. Right now, my case, I have to open it to see the status. Here we go. Close it again. My case, it's at 75% charge, which is normal from factory. All right, let's see what else for accessory. We come back to the case later. We do have here one of the dead cats slash anti-wind puff fluff here that mount onto the microphone. So that's nice. Microphone are white. I like the fact that those are white as well. So that's great. Next, let's see what we get. We have a cold shoe. It's I like that. It's a cold shoe with the 1/4 screw for tripod here that you can. Here there is like some setting for the cold shoe to secure it. But here what I like, it's a magnetic system that will hold your receiver. So if you want to connect, for example, the receiver with the cable, with the 3.5mm cable to your DSLR camera, you can use this mount and mount that on the top of your camera and use this magnet system to hold your receiver. So that's great. And last but not the least, here we go. We do have this USB-C to normal USB adapter that will allow you to use the receiver with your computer, laptop or desktop computer. That way you can use this system as a audio input for your computer, output. If you put that in duplex mode, then you will be able to hear the sound from your computer back to you on your microphone via some headset system. So adapter here is provided with this kit. And that's all for the box. Back to the charging case. Yes, this case, like I was saying previously, will charge everything inside in about 2 hours, and you will need 4 hours to fully charge this case. But the good thing is that this case will charge 3 times everything inside before the need to be recharged. So you can charge 3 times your microphones and the receiver 3 times before you need to recharge the case itself. So that's great. The case is also very small. As you can see, it fits in my hand and it fits in my pocket as well. So that's very handy to transport everything in one go. No cable, nothing that go on the way. Just take the case with you and you are good to go. Everything in the case is locked magnetically. That means if I take one of the microphone, for example, and I want to put it back in, up, it stays there. And as you see, it does not go down, it does not fall down. It's magnetically locked here inside the case. That's valid for this microphone and of course for the receiver. Before the first use, of course, do not forget to remove all the protective plastic, otherwise nothing will charge. So removing those that will reveal the contact here that have to contact in the back of each device. Now I can recharge my receiver perfectly. Same apply for the microphone. There is also a big yellow sticker here that warns you that you have to turn off the microphone before to put them in the box. They do not turn on and off automatically when you remove them and put them back in the box. You have to manually turn them on or off, on when you take them and off before to put them back in the box for recharging. Something great with this case also, and the microphone system, it's like when you open, even if it's off, look at that. The receiver will tell you immediately the battery level of everything. So you can see visually on the screen, and the receiver is off right now, but it tells you quickly the transmitter A and transmitter B, which are microphone A and B, the status of everything, and the receiver battery status. So that's very good. As you can see here, let me show you quickly, remove that. So it's off still. Now the screen is off, but when you put it back in the case and then you close the case and you open the case again, despite the fact it's off, it will tell you immediately the battery status of everything, which is great. Now for the microphone, here on the side you do have the off-on button here, and then you can select if you want a single mode or duplex mode. Single mode is just the microphone will send the sound from the microphone to the receiver, and then you can monitor the receiver with the headset at the receiver position on the 3.5mm jack in the receiver. On duplex though, you can put here, instead of putting a microphone, you can put a headset, and then you can monitor everything that you are saying, everything that's coming back to you from the receiver. So it's also handy to listen to your own voice even when you are not next to your phone or next to your camera, for listening to your own sound and checking that everything is alright and working as expected. So single mode and duplex mode, so that's great functionality right there. Here you have the volume and mute button. So each time you press the volume, it will set the volume level. You have 4 different volume levels here, and if you press and hold, it will just mute the microphone. On the front here, you have some LED light that will show you some status. Usually when you see red, that's not good. Orange should be good. Some status light right there. And on the bottom of the microphone, you have the possibility to insert an external microphone if you want, like a lavalier microphone. And then you can just use the lavalier microphone instead of using the microphone which is here on the top of this little clip-on microphone. So you can use the lavalier microphone here, and of course if you are on duplex mode, like I explained earlier, you can put here instead your headset and monitor your voice. So now you know a little bit more about what's included in this box, and of course using a Comica microphone system before and being very pleased with it, I had to go and get their newest model, and of course smallest model, more practical than the big one. Here we go, it's a small, it just fits on the shirt here. You can barely see it, except that it's white. I will explain in a few seconds why I choose white versus black. But it fits on the shirt, it's very lightweight, so it's not pulling down on your shirt when you talk and then you are like that. So there, discreet, you can hide it under the shirt if you want. It's a little bit windy outside today, so I put the little dead cat wind cutting fluff up there, but here we go. The sound you are listening right now comes indeed from the Comica VD-Live10 microphone. So why white? Well, everybody choose black, I notice, because probably the black, it's less seen from far away and it's less flashy like the white there. On the right shirt you can see really that the microphone is right there. But for me the white, it looks nice first of all, and of course when you are out on the fields and then you put your gear somewhere on the floor, well, black tend to be invisible, it tend to be very difficult to find, while white is very flashy, it's there, you have less chance to lose your microphone on the grass or on the floor, so it's very visible, and that's one of the reasons I prefer to get the white one. Worst come to worst, like I said, I can just flip it over, hide it under my shirt, and then you can see less the microphone when I talk. But here it is, I wanted to show it to you. So the white one it is, and the white one I bought. Also the DJI system have LCD screen and comes with 2 units. This system as well comes with 2 units, 2 microphones and 1 receiver, which is equipped with the USB-C connector that you can connect easily with your phone. So one of the reasons I took that, but that's not all. You can use it with your phone or anything else which is USB-C. If you need it with your Apple phone, if you use the Apple phone, you may need just to get an adapter, USB-C to Lightning adapter, and then you're good to go. No need to buy another microphone system just because this one just have USB-C. It works with Apple or all the iPhone as well, as long as you get a tiny adapter that costs like $5 on Amazon. But for those of you who have a DSLR camera and want to use this system with your DSLR camera or anything that use a 3.5mm jack, it's possible. Just use the included cable TRS to TRS cable, and then you plug one hand to the receiver and the other hand to your DSLR camera, and that's it. Something else I like with this charging case, it's like once everything is inside and the case is locked, that's it. The only way to open it is to press this button. It's quite hard actually. That means that once you carry it around, there is no way this case will open by itself in any case, if I should say so. So that means everything is well protected inside this quite solid case, and the only way to access it, the only way that you can remove something, is to press this button in the front hard, and then you can open your case. So everything is protected and well locked in. So that's also another feature I quite liked with this Comica system. Something else also to note, it's and you have an ID right there, it's the almost no lag on those microphone system. I'm sitting around like, I would say 5 meters-ish from my camera, so from the receiver, transmitter, receiver 5 meters, and as you can see, my lips are sync with what I'm saying. I'm not talking like, hey, hello, everybody, yes, it's me, no. It's really direct sound, it's no lag at all, so that's also another great feature I love with this microphone system. Of course, having 2 microphone systems, you can use them with the setting that says stereo. On the receiver there is a button, you press it and it goes on stereo mode, and then both of those microphones become left or right channel, so depending on how they have been set. Like you heard in the beginning of this video, I was using the left and right channel to do my intro, and that was using the stereo system setting of this microphone. But the fact that you can use it also in mono mode using both microphones. What can you do with mono mode with two microphones? People will think that, okay, two microphones, I will use stereo. Maybe I put both of them on me. Yes, it could be interesting to have both of them on you and then you put them in stereo, and then when you move your head, people hear you from left to right and stuff like that. It will be a little bit weird maybe for people using a headset. But mono is actually interesting because when you put two microphones in mono mode, you can use for interview. Yes, one microphone will be mono, the second microphone will be mono, and then you can give that to someone else, and then you can interview the person, and you will listen to both of those person talking nicely and normally without having some weird left-right channel, weird voice coming from left or right, if this was only possible to work in stereo mode. Alright, I think I pretty much say everything about this set. Putting that here for now, because what I'm going to do now, it's do a test sound, see how the sounds like from different microphones. Right now, of course, you hear the sound from the VD-Live10, which should be awesome, as I tried it already, I tested it already. I know how it sounds like. Volume is set on 2. So right now, volume 2, that's completely perfect for my use right there. I don't need to go higher than that. But you guys will have to check what's the best volume works for you. Now let's do a comparison between the VD-Live10 to, for example, my lavalier microphone and also my phone microphone, my included microphone on the phone. This will probably sound very crappy compared to this microphone or even the lavalier microphone. And the last but not the least, I want to do a little sound test comparison with the Boom XD from Comica still, so you will have an idea of the Boom XD compared to the VD-Live10. Alright, let's go, sound test, it's right now. Alright, this is a sound test with the Comica VD-Live10 microphone, so Comica VD-Live10 microphone set on mono. I'm using only one right now, so sound test, how my voice sounds like with the Comica VD-Live10. Okay, this is a sound test how the sounds like of my voice sounds like directly from my phone. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus, so that's how the sound sounds like from the Galaxy S22 Plus when I'm talking around, I would say 20 inches from the phone. So here we go. This is how the sounds from the phone directly sounds like. Okay, and this is the Comica Boom XD sound. So this is how the sound sounds like from the Comica Boom XD sound. Boom XD wireless microphone, my first wireless microphone from Comica, and I was very pleased with it. So this is how the sound sounds like with the Comica wireless microphone that I'm wearing on my shirt right now, connected to my phone. And now I've connected my lavalier microphone directly to my phone, so that's my wire-like microphone directly to my phone, so it's not passing by anything. That's a sound from my lavalier microphone directly connected to my phone using a 3.5mm jack adapter to USB-C. Okie dokie, that was for the sound test of the VD-Live10 versus all my other microphone. Now let's do a little range test, because this microphone system is rated for 30 meters, so up to 30 meters it should work without problem, but I'm going to test it a little bit further than that and see if everything performs as expected. Let's go! Alright, range test for the microphone for the Comica VD-Live10. So I'm around like probably 3-5 meters from the phone right now, so from the receiver, transmitter receiver, should be no problem. You should be able to hear me without any issue, without any cut down. But now let's go back a little bit and see if this microphone still works. All right, we are about 15 meters now from the camera, 15 meters from the receiver, transmitter receiver. Should be still no problem. Let's try now the 30 meter range and see how it performs. Alright, it's about 30-meter range here with the Comica VD-Live10. Should be still no problem, but I'm going to push it further and see how it performs past the limits, the rated limit for the range. Let's go. Alright, I'm about 50 meters now between the transmitter and receiver for the VD-Live10, Comica VD-Live10. You should be able to still hear me. It should be no problem. I didn't experience any cut so far. This microphone exceeds my expectation, and now you have a better idea of the range, and I don't think you are going to use it that far away from the camera anyway, so you are good to go with this system. No cable and perfect transmission from transmitter to receiver. Alright, walking back toward the camera now with the microphone. So still no problem, still no cutouts. And see if you can still hear me. Some other microphone system, the sound will cut right now with this turning back, but now it didn't. So all perfect with the range test and also the back turn toward the camera test with the Comica VD-Live10 wireless system. Okay, and now sound test through a door. I'm going to go in the room, close the door and see if the microphone still works. Let's go. Alright, I'm talking, I'm closing the door. I keep talking, I'm in the room, the door is closed. So can you still hear me? Well, we'll have to see. But I'm pretty sure it still works even through door and wall, like you can just see right now, or listen right now, I should say. Alright, coming back, opening the door, no cutting, and back to the camera. Here we go, works perfectly. Alright, that was the testing, unboxing, and everything else of the Comica VD-Live10 microphone system, 2 microphones, 1 receiver. Very awesome, as you saw. So everything is great. Charging box, up in the box, up. Here we go. And well, hope this video has been useful for you guys. Now you know a little bit more what to expect about this set, how it works, and also how it performs for real. And I'm very picky with the microphone system, but so far Comica never disappoints. Alright, thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye bye. C'est comme ça. Everybody is talking about it, and it's true that the DJI microphone, the DJI wireless microphone system, it's very good. You can connect it directly from the bottom, and now that's it. Then we do have the box itself. Which is the charging box. Okay, and now test this. If you want a professional microphone system like the DJI wireless microphone, or even the channel, so depending on the depending on how they have been set on the phone. Et bien sûr, on a un hélicoptère.